Hello and good evening, everyone. A warm welcome to all of you. So, as you all know, we all are gathered here for the most awaited event, Tanishq Bal Utsav, in association with GyanPro. So, before we begin, I would also like to congratulate all of us. So, we are celebrating 75th Independence Day today, right? So, happy Independence Day to each one of you. I can, let's see in the chat. I hope everyone is happy and celebrating as well. Yes, so welcome everyone. Welcome to the session. So, before we begin, I would like to hear from you guys. How are you feeling? How do you like these workshops? What is science? Do you think it is fun? Yes, can you guys put it in the chat? Let's see. Let's see if we have responses. Okay, very glad to know. Yes, so now I request Mr. Julian, sir, to welcome you all.
Good evening, all. I would like to welcome one and all for this Bal Utsav. I am Tanishq. It's my privilege to engage all our customers today for this fun science learning event. I hope the children will take a lot of learning from this program. Welcome once again.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Now I request Ms. Kritika to show us all some of the Tanishq's advertisement so that all our viewers get to know some of the beautiful products of Tanishq.
रिवाज है ये कासूमाला, सिक्कों से बना ये गहना। समृद्धि कई रूप में आती है, आज मैंने वो रूप है पहना। कहनी जो थी आज मुझे मेरे दिल की बात। रिवाज है ये तोड़े जो मेरी कलाइयों की शोभा बढ़ाए। आज मेरा हाथ जुड़ गया तुमसे, ये बात दुनिया को बताए। ये चूड़ियां भी है एक रिवाज जो माँ ने मुझे पहनाए। दुल्हन के रूप में मैं तो सज गई, रिवाजों के सुरों से रिश्तों को भी मैंने सजाया। आज मुझे ऐसे रिझाए गहने बनकर रिवाज सजाए। एक रिवाज है ये टीका भी जो मेरी मांग को आज सजाए। चमकते हुए मेरे तेज की रोशनी दुनिया तक पहुंचाए। ऐसे रिझाए गहने हर रिवाज एक सुनहरा गहना, हर रिवाज है हमने पहना। हर दुल्हन को सुनहरे रिवाजों से सजाए, विवाह बाय तनिष्क।
Thank you, Mahima.
Thank you very much, ma'am. So now we would like to go ahead with the session. I know all the students are waiting very much for the session to begin. So now I introduce you all to your teacher of the day, Mr. Himesh. So stage is yours, Himesh. Please take all the students in a nice, fun-filled science journey.
Absolutely, ma'am. Thank you so much. Uh, First of all, I would love to wish you all a very happy Independence Day. Today we are celebrating our 75th Independence Day. So let us always, remember about our nation. And now I would like to start off, yes, with our session. I hope all of you are excited for it. Yes. So I would like to welcome Sohag and Dash. You guys will be with me and in the meeting, and you're performing the activities with me. Yes, I would love I want this session to be absolutely interactive. So I want people who are watching on YouTube also to post down their questions. Yes, or any kind of questions you have, any kind of doubts. I want you to put it in the live chat. Okay. And Sohag and Dash, as we go about with the activities, I would want a response. I've told you, right? Yes or no. Okay. So I hope all of you are excited for today. Is it? So on YouTube, there are a few people who are watching us. So I would like to say hi to Spurti, Ullas, and even to Yash and to Shravya. Okay. Hi to all of you there. Yes. So in each one of us, there's a scientist. Yeah. In each one of us, there's a scientist that needs an awakening. So all of what we always have to do is to keep up the curiosity. Okay. We have to always be curious. Nam kutuhala yavattu jasti irbeku. Yeah. So since I am pretty sure that curiosity is what has brought you all of you here. Yes. So now I want you all to put on your thinking caps and get started with the session. Okay. So I was just thinking if you all could, tell me something about the word science. Yeah. So what do you hear about the word science? We have come today for a common, keeping a common thing in our mind, that is science. So what exactly comes to your mind when you hear the word science? Would you like to answer, Sohag? And people on YouTube also, I'm really waiting for you to respond in the chat. Yes, Sohag, go ahead. Do you want to tell something? Or Dash, if Dash also wants to tell something, you can always tell me. You can type it out. Yes? Okay. So basically, when you think of the word science, yeah, it is the study of everything around you. Every single thing involves science. Yeah, the way you're living, it involves science. The reason we are living, there is science behind it. Every single thing we use, our doors, our windows, our houses are built on principles of science. Yeah, so it's a study of everything in the universe which we learn through experimentation and observation. Yeah. Yes. So I've got this answer that science. Wait, 1 second. So basically, uh, Purnima tells me that science makes her very happy. That's really great. Science is a very fun-filled subject. It really makes people happy. And Miss Vrinda is telling us that science is awesome. Absolutely, ma'am. Science is really awesome. All the things around us are nothing but products of science. Yes. So Anupama Shekhar is telling me that it's a study of our surroundings. Yes, we need to know our surroundings because we live in a place. Yes. And then we have Mohini telling us the Latin meaning of science. Yes. Latin is the mother of all languages. And that's how we have even got the word science. And then we have Sanvi telling us it's a study of the knowledge about the physical world. Brilliant. Wonderful answers. So I've already told you that studying everything in the universe and experimenting it and equally observing it is science. Okay. So all of you should be really curious to know much more about science. Okay. So today we will be going down to one single aspect of science. Okay. So we'll be coming down to one single aspect of science and we will be performing activities based on that. Okay. Are you all ready to do the experimentation? Abdul Rahman rightly says science is life. Yes, Abdul. Okay. So I want you to keep interacting with me. Keep up the good response, and let us start off with today's session. Okay. So I'll just start by narrating a scenario. Okay. So I want you to tell me what comes to your mind when you listen to the scenario. All my viewers, all my audience, I want you to listen to me carefully. Okay, very carefully. So imagine that you are going on a bike ride with your friend or your parent. Okay? You're going on the bike ride. Yes? So when you're going on the bike ride, uh, imagine the person who's riding the bike, who's driving the bike, speeds up. Yes? When the person speeds up, what happens? What do you feel? What do you feel? Dash, would you like to answer? I want you to.
Yeah.
Yes, Dash, go ahead.
Yes. Uh, we feel very, what to say,
You
what
feel very.
speed like that. Means, if we come with speed,
Yeah.
then what I'm not able to answer, but I know I don't know that word. What is it?
Okay. Sohag, would you like to try? Very good try, Dash. Sohag, what do you feel when you go on a bike ride at full speed?
by full by full speed going.
Yes.
I'm
Yes, Sohag? Okay. So Purnima Shetty is telling me that the bike moves fast. Okay. So basically, when you go full speed in the bike, don't you feel you're being pushed back a little? Yes, your hair starts flying.
Yes, of course.
Yes, and your clothes, everything starts flying because of the air that is coming. Yes. So that is an example. Yeah, you feel the air blowing on your face, rightly said. Yes, and you feel very happy. That is absolutely right, Sanvi. Yeah. So there's a thrill because of the feeling one particular thing is acting on us. Yeah. So today, students, we will be dealing with the concept of pressure. Yeah, it's a very intricate concept. It's a very beautiful concept. And because of pressure, there are so many things happening around us. Yeah. So first, let us know what is pressure. Does anyone want to tell me what is pressure? Darsh, where have you heard the word pressure? Sohag also can tell me. Unmute and please answer. Pressure.
Sir, I can't hear your voice. Can you please?
Am I audible, Sohag?
Yes, audible.
Yeah, thank you. Okay. Anjusha and Ashlyn are telling me that it's the force that pulls and pushes us. Yes, rightly said. A force that pulls and pushes us. A very brilliant answer. Yes. Okay. So basically, pressure is basically it happens. It is a phenomenon that can be easily explained as force. Yeah. So basically, it is a part of force. It's an aspect of force. Yeah. So this force acting over a particular area is what is pressure. Okay. So force combined with the concept of area is what will give you pressure. Basically, you're coming to know how much pressure is acting over a particular area. Understood, students? So, so basically, how much pressure is acting over an area is what we know through the concept of how much force is acting over an area is what we know through the concept of pressure. Okay, so pressure can be simply defined as force by area. Okay. So I wanted to, I'll explain it with another wonderful example. Okay. So basically, do you know what force is? Can anyone tell me what force is in the chat? Please go ahead and tell me. What force? What is force? Okay. Force can be told to be a push or a pull. Yes, students are telling me it can be a push or a pull. Yes, absolutely right. So this push or a pull is what we are taking in terms of pressure. Okay. So the same force acting over a particular area is what pressure is. One example is, have you all played with balloons? I hope you would have played with balloons. Yes. So when you're playing with balloon, how does it burst? How does a balloon usually burst? Okay, one person is telling me that a balloon bursts when it touches a sharp object. Rightly said. That exactly tells us how is a sharp object. Have you seen a needle? A needle has a very small point, isn't it, Sohag? Does the needle have a very thin point?
Yes.
Yes. So basically, a needle. So any sharp object is needle. There are so many other sharp objects in the surroundings. So basically, an object is sharp even in the first place because the area has become very, very less. Yes, the area has become very tiny. So when you take a balloon and when you try to push your finger into the balloon, it will still resist it. Yeah. But when you just touch it with a needle, what happens to the balloon? It immediately bursts open, isn't it? Yes, Mamta rightly said. When we just touch it with the needle, the balloon will absolutely burst open. Yes. So, when the area is reducing, even by a little force, or even if there's no force, the the object tends to get a high pressure and it bursts open. Okay. So let me give you one more example before I move on to the activities. So I'm sure all of you would have played by jumping on the bed in your houses, isn't it? Sohag and Dash, please tell me.
Yes, sir. I played
Yes,
sure.
yes, you have played. Okay, brilliant. Okay, so you've played jumping on the bed. So I want you to imagine, okay, so when you're standing on the bed, what happens to the bed?
Sir, sir,
What
the bed would go down like that.
exactly? Very good, Dash. So the bed goes down, there's a depression created wherever you're standing on the bed. Yes, the more soft the mattress is, the more it goes inside, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, when you're standing on the bed, your weight is the same. Yeah. Now I want you to lie down on the bed. Does the bed go inside the same way?
No.
No. Very good. It doesn't go inside the same way. Yes. So what happens? So what do you think? See, your weight is remaining the same. Is your weight changing when you stand and when you sleep?
No.
No. So what is changing? Imagine and tell me. Soha, go ahead.
We are jumping on the bed. The force is
Yeah.
getting to the bed. And
Okay. Yeah.
when we are lying in the bed, there are no force.
There is no force. Okay. Do you think the force I'm telling you, your weight is the same? So now force and weight is being correlated into the same thing. Okay. Now I want you to imagine how much of your body is in touch with the bed when you stand and when you sleep.
When we stand, the leg only touched. And when
Exactly. Very good. Very good, Sohag. So when you're standing on the bed, basically only the bed, only your feet is in touch on the bed, right? So how much is the area of your feet? Only so much. Yes. So there is more pressure as compared to when you're lying on the bed flat. That time your area is your entire body, right? Isn't it? Yes. Jarud Ahmed rightly said it is the position. Yes, position is changing. So when you lie on the bed, the area is becoming more and thus pressure becomes immediately less. One should know that pressure and area are not friends. Okay, they cannot go together. Yes. So when area increases, pressure automatically goes down. Yes. And when area decreases, pressure automatically becomes high. Simple. Remember the relation. Okay, students. So yes, Anupama Shekhar has rightly said that the quantity of space is reduced. Yes, absolutely. Right answers in the chat box. Thank you for the wonderful interaction. Yes. So now I want you to, so basically the total formula of pressure, if you take it, will be equal to pressure is equal to force by area. I hope you have understood all the, theory aspect of this. Yes. Yes. Force and pressure are friends. Yes. And force and pressure are friends, whereas area and pressure are not friends. When force increases, pressure will automatically increase. But when area increases, pressure will automatically decrease. Okay. So now there are so many different kinds of pressure, okay, around us. Today we will come down to one common pressure that is around us everywhere. Yeah. And we will do experiments about that, okay, regarding that. Okay. So basically, the one pressure that is present all around us, can someone tell me what it is? I'll just give you a minute to answer.
I think air.
Air. Air pressure? Very good, very good. So air pressure is absolutely present all around us. So air pressure can also be called as atmospheric pressure. So I hope you know what atmosphere is. The reason we live is because of atmosphere. It is a blanket of air surrounding our planet Earth. Yes, it contains a mixture of gases. Yes. So because of the mixture of gases is what? we have particular pressure. You know, all matter exert pressure. You know, solid, liquid, gas, they all have mass and they exert pressure, right? Yes, the same way even air exerts pressure. Today we'll be performing experiments on air pressure, okay? So let us get started by, I'll ask you one question, okay? So how does, when you're filling a glass, yeah, when you're pouring water, what happens to the water when it starts filling up fully? It starts overflowing out. Exactly like that, pressure always moves from high pressure to low pressure. You should always remember this. Okay. So now with atmospheric pressure in our mind, let's get started with today's activities. Are you all ready with your materials for today? I hope all of you are ready. Can I get a thumbs up? Yes. Yes, I'm really sure you all would have been waiting for this experimentation part. So today's first activity is do not open the bottle. Yes, a very whimsical title, right? A very funny title. So for this, I'll read out the materials that you will require. I want you to give me a thumbs up, my friends in the meet. Yes, if you have the materials. Okay. So you'll be requiring a bottle, a plastic bottle. Yes. And secondly, you'll be requiring some water. Yes. And thirdly, a sharp object like a pin. Okay. A sharp object like a pin. Yes, you have all materials, Mohammed Faraz. Very good. Okay. So a bottle, I'm repeating again, bottle, pin, water. Oh, and a bowl. Do not forget, please keep a bowl. For this experiment, it's very much required. Okay. Sohag and Dash can now show me your materials. Like, when you're doing the experiment, I want you to show me, okay, as you're doing it with me. Okay. So this experiment is called as do not open the bottle. And I want you to follow the steps carefully as I'm telling you. And any doubts you can, yeah, even I have a safety pin, Soha. Yes, it's good to use a sharp pin. Okay. Now, disclaimer, I'm telling you guys to keep away the water from your device, whatever device you're using. Do it carefully. Performing science is equally important by taking enough precautions. Okay. So now let's get started. Are you all ready? Okay. Take out your pin, sharp pin. Be very careful while handling it, students. Do not hurt yourself. You can always take help from your parents. Yes. Okay. Now I'm taking my empty plastic bottle. Okay. I'm taking my empty plastic bottle and then I am taking the bottom. Yeah. So almost an inch from the bottom. 1 inch. You can measure 1 inch. From the bottom, I want you to measure. Yes. And make holes using your pin. Thus, you're on mute. Are you trying to tell something? Okay. So almost from 1 inch from the bottom, I want you to take a pin and make holes. Make about 3 to 4, almost 4 to 5 holes around the bottle. Okay. So I want you to make the holes around the bottle using your pin, almost an inch from the bottom. I'm making it. I hope all of you are doing it. Okay. Okay, I've made my holes. Yes, all sides, Yashvita. All sides. Yes, all of you are ready. So I hope you've all made the holes. Can I get a thumbs up? A quick thumbs up. Yes, done. Around the bottle you have made. Yes, around the bottle at the bottom. Almost an inch away from the bottom. Okay. Now I'm using some colored water for you to show it clearly. I want you to fill up the bottle almost 3/4. Okay, 3/4 of the bottle should be filled up with your water. I'm just using colored water so you can see. You can use your normal water itself. Okay. And keep your bowl. Do not forget to keep your bowl below the bottle. Okay. Mohammed, yeah, after making holes in the bottom of the bottle, I want you to keep it in a bowl and start filling it with water. Three by fourth of the bottle, students. Yes. Okay, okay. Okay. Now I want you to close the bottle. Close the bottle cap tight. Anupama shaker, around 5 to 6 holes around the bottle, ma'am. Yeah, 5 to 6 holes. Okay. Now I want you to close the bottle cap tight and now lift it up. Okay. Now lift it up. Yes. I've closed my bottle cap tight. Have you done it? Darshan Sohag? Okay. Now our experiment's name itself is do not open the bottle. You will find out why now. Okay. So now I want you to clearly see me when I'm doing this. Yes. So I'm opening my bottle slowly. Can you see what's happening? Can you see what's happening? And now I close it. Yes. Now again, I'm going to show it to you clearly. I hope you can see it. I'll just bring it more closer to you all. So basically, I'm opening my bottle slowly, slowly, and I want you to observe the water flow. Is it increasing? Dash and Sohag, what did you observe?
Sir, it has stopped.
Yeah,
Means,
when you close it. When
it
you
was,
open it,
yeah, the what we say, this water that were leaking has stopped.
yes. When you close it. When you open it, what happens? Sohag.
The water will leak.
Yes, it'll leak more. The water will start acting like a sprinkler. Yeah, your bottle will start acting like a sprinkler. So basically, what is happening? Why are we telling do not open the bottle? Yes, that is because our bottle, what happens is that when you try to open the bottle, yes, there is air pressure all around us, and the air pressure is so high. Yes, it is present all around us. So when you try to open the bottle little by little, yes, that time what happens is that the air pressure gushes in through the opening from the top. Yes, and as it gushes in from the opening, yes, it pushes the water down. And where should the water go? It should definitely come out of the hole, isn't it? So your water pushes out from the hole. Okay? Did you like this experiment? Can I get a thumbs up? Yes. So you understood how pressure actually works. Again, the high pressure around you is entering into the low pressure created in the bottle and it is pushing the water out. Yes? Yes. Very good. Okay, now let's move on to our next activity of our day. Yes, I hope you love this activity. The next one is going to be really nice. I'll bring it the thing closer to you. For this activity, it is called as raising water. Okay, so magically the water is going to raise in your experimental setup. Okay, are you all excited for it? Yes, very good. Okay, so now I want you to take a plate. I've taken a plate. I hope you can see the plate. Yes. Uh, Now I want you to fill up the plate with water. Yes. So wait, let me read out the materials for this activity. Yes. So this activity is called raising water. The materials that will be required are water, as the name tells, a candle. Candle. Very good, Dash. Very good, Sohag. Okay, and a glass. Yes, I'm using a small glass here. Yes. Okay, that's a nice glass. Yes, you're using a glass one. Okay, and then I want you to use a uh, you have water, definitely have water, and a plate. Yes. Okay. So plate, water, candle, matchbox. Hope you have all the materials. Okay. You can use small candles. Note that your candle should be smaller than it should fit in the glass, like how mine has fit in. Okay. Hope you can see. Okay. So now I want you to cover the entire, fill the entire plate with water. Okay, I'm using colored water again for you to see clearly. Yashvita, it is a glass. Okay, so it's a glass tumbler that you'll be requiring, not steel. You cannot observe in steel. Ready? Okay, I'm filling my plate with water. Yes. Do not make your water overflow, and again be careful when using it around your phones and laptops. Yes. Okay. I filled my plate with orange colored water. You can just go ahead and use it. Use your water. I want you to observe it carefully. Yes, whatever is going to happen. Now, in the middle of the plate, I am placing my candle. Okay, I'll bring it more close if you can see more clearly. Okay. So, have you done this much? Fill the plate with water. Kept your candle in the middle. Now, again, be careful. You'll be using a matchbox. Yes. Do it carefully. Now, light the candle. Okay, I've lighted my candle. Have you lighted your candle? Sohag, Darsh, my audience there.
Sir, I am not able to stand my candle up.
Stand your candle. Okay. So you can actually
Sir, I
what
also same.
same. Okay, pour out your
Yes.
water from your plate. Put it back into the container and use the wax of the candle and stick it to the plate. You know how to do that, right? Little bit of the wax you pour and fix the candle. Yes, and then you can add water. First, remove all the water.
Finished.
No, Mamta, you cannot use the plastic tumbler because it may catch fire and it won't work. A glass will be fine. Anything made of glass. Okay. So transparent tumbler. Okay, have you done that, Soha? Is your candle now standing?
Now standing.
Yeah, okay. Very good, Mohini. Thank you for sticking the candle. Okay, are you guys done? Now let's move on. Light your candle, please. Okay, I've lighted my candle. Have you done that, Dash? Okay. Now take your glass tumbler, Sohag and Dash, and invert it over the candle. Okay. I want you to slowly invert it. And students, observe what exactly happens at the base of the candle. Okay. Now I want you to see what has happened here in my plate. Okay. The water is okay. I wish I could show it to you. So basically, the water level has risen. The water column has come up in the glass. You should see the same observation.
The candle glowing stopped.
The candle stopped glowing.
Yes.
Yes. And then what happens to the water level?
Water level has increased.
Very good, Sohag. Rightly said. Basically, your candle will stop glowing, and then all the water from the surroundings will enter into the glass. Okay. Very good. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. Yes. Very good, Dash. Okay. So basically, what exactly happened here is also the magic of air pressure or the science of air pressure. So what happens is that when you light your candle, yes, you know that candle requires oxygen to burn.
Oxygen.
Yes. So there is oxygen around us. Yes. So when you put the tumbler, there's a certain amount of air inside the tumbler as you put it. Yes. So that certain amount of air has oxygen and it utilizes. So the candle will consume the oxygen and then it will burn. Okay. So once the oxygen is over, yes, there is a lower pressure created. Yeah. Because air is becoming lesser, then the pressure will be more less. Since oxygen is being consumed, air is becoming lesser, right? So immediately the high air pressure around us will push in the water to equalize the pressure to the surroundings. So to establish that equality, that is why they will, they will do that. Okay. So air pressure will push in the water inside to equalize the pressure inside the glass. Okay. There is a tumbler. You can use a tumbler. Yeah. Okay. So this activity also, I hope you all enjoyed it thoroughly. Can I get a thumbs up? Very good. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. Okay. Now let's move on to our next activity. So we have finished two wonderful activities about air pressure. Now it's time we move on to our third activity. Okay. So for the third activity, I want you to, this activity is absolutely, it's absolutely mesmerizing. After you perform it, you will see that, oh my God, this is so surprising. And you will think it is magic, but nothing is magic. Everything we are doing here is science. In fact, magic itself has science around it. Okay. So this experiment is called as anti-gravity water. So gravity is the force that pulls everything down. The activity we are doing now is going against gravity. Okay? Yes. Now I want you to take a small glass tumbler, a small tumbler. Okay? You can use a steel one also. Okay? I'm using a plastic one. Okay, you can also use a glass one. Okay? And water again. We need water for our experiment. Yes. And a piece of thick cardboard. A piece of cardboard. Do you have cardboard, Sohag? And yeah, very good, Sohag. That's a very nice piece of cardboard. Darsh, that cardboard looks a little thin. Is it thick? Is it thick like this? Okay, then fine. Yes, go ahead. Okay, you can go ahead now. So these are the materials required. Hope you have kept all of them ready. Can I get a yes? Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. Now it's time to fill up and start performing our activity, anti-gravity water. It is mesmerizing. It is awesome. Okay. So first step is keep your glass in a bowl or a container, and I want you to fill up your glass. Okay. Fill up your glass slowly until it overflows. Until it overflows. Okay. So we're performing anti-gravity water here. I'm filling up my glass until it starts to overflow. It should start to overflow a little. Okay. Okay. I hope you have done that. Now you have your piece of cardboard. Remember, students, your cardboard piece should completely cover the mouth of the glass. Okay. So it should be as big as that much. Okay. Now I want you to place the cardboard slowly on the glass. Okay. So hold your glass in your left hand, cardboard in the right hand, and close it like this. Okay. Close it and keep pressing it with your right hand. Press the cardboard. Okay. Now you're holding the glass in your left hand. Okay. And I'm lifting up my glass. Okay. Keep pressing the cardboard. So hard. Dash also. Yeah, your cardboard piece is a little big, Dash. So press it near the mouth of the glass. Press the cardboard. So hug. Are you doing it? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Hope all of you in the this one are doing it. Can I get a yes on YouTube? Okay. Okay. Now I want you to slowly hold this tightly, and holding this in your left hand, holding the cardboard in your right hand, I want you to invert it and hold it tightly. Do not stop holding it tightly. Okay. So hug, do not strain your hand. Yes, hold it like that. Brilliant. Okay. This is your anti-gravity water. You will see its effect. Hope you're pressing both the sides from the cardboard side and the glass side. Oh, Yashvita is telling it's heavy. Okay. Use all your strength. Hold the glass firmly. Hold the glass tightly. Okay, now I want you to see what happens. Okay. Can you see that my cardboard is floating in air? Can you see that my cardboard is floating in air? Yes? Okay. So I'm not holding the cardboard at all. The water is in the glass and the cardboard is in the air. Hope all of you were able to do it. I'm still holding it. You can still see. Yes, very good, Mohini. Yes. Yes, I will answer. How is it possible? Yes. Be away from your laptop and everything. Be very careful. Yes. See mine. I'm still able to hold my cardboard. Okay. Can you see? Yes, very good. Sohag also did it. Perfect. Wonderful, wonderful. Lovely. So this is exactly going against the entire concept of gravity. Do not shake it, Sohag. Do not shake it. Yes, be very careful. Now, okay, grip back your cardboard and bring it back to position. Okay. Okay. So this was, again, the act of atmospheric pressure. Okay, so atmospheric pressure is so powerful. Yes, so it is present in your surroundings. Yes, atmospheric pressure is present in your surroundings, and the atmospheric pressure around you will compensate, or it will balance the entire column of water, the weight of it and the pressure of the water. It will balance, and it will make the cardboard hold up. Yeah, so basically, the when I did this, yeah, under the cardboard, the entire atmospheric pressure is supporting the entire weight of the liquid that you have here is water. Yeah, and it is balancing it out. Yes, so there's an upward pressure. So air pressure is not only like this on us, it is also like this. It can also act upwards. It acts in all directions. Yes, did you understand? Did you like the activity, Sohag and uh, 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 Dash? Thank you for the thumbs up. Yes, so I hope you understood the concept of pressure. And we also, now let us look at some of the daily examples of pressure. Yes, have you used a cutting knife in your house? Yes, have you used cutting knife in your house? Okay,
Yes.
it has two ends, right? Which end do you use, Sohag, while cutting vegetables? It has a sharp end and a blunt end.
Sharp. Yes. Sharp.
Yes, the sharp end is made in such a way that the area is very thin. It is very tiny. So because it is sharp, because it is very thin and it's very tiny. So all these blade and everything which can cut objects are made very thin by minimizing the area, thus increasing the pressure. The pressure is super high. Yes, so even by applying a little force, you can cut vegetables. And one more such example of pressure in our atmosphere is again in the formation of cyclones. We had a few recently in our state. Yes, rain was caused because of pressure. So whenever there is low pressure in the surroundings, it attracts rain-bearing clouds, and the clouds come, and that is how you have rain. So pressure is present in nature also. Yes, one more beautiful. Yes, very good, Tash. Be careful while handling a knife. Yes. So one more beautiful application of pressure happens in nature. Yes. Do you know how gemstones are formed in the earth? Yes. So basically, do you know that a diamond is nothing but it is made up of charcoal and carbon? Yes. Diamond, the most precious stone in the entire world. Yes, it is
Yes.
nothing but made of carbon, a black piece of, charcoal. Yes. So
Yes.
basically
Charcoal.
it is pressure, it is very high pressure that makes the charcoal into diamond. So charcoal that is buried under the earth for millions of years will what is becoming your precious, precious diamonds. Okay. And all of you who are watching me can definitely go to the Tanishq store and check out the brilliant collection of diamonds and diamond jewelry. Yes, you can always own a small precious stone. Yes, you can visit Tanishq. Their stores are awesome. They have really beautiful diamonds, and you can always purchase one precious stone for yourself. It is also a product of pressure. Okay. So I would like to thank all of you for being such a wonderful audience and enjoying this wonderful session on the concept of pressure. I hope you learned the concept very well by performing these experiments. And I want all of you to keep that scientist in you alive for years and years to come. Okay? Yes, nature is absolutely wonderful. Yes. So I want Sohag and Dash to unmute now, and all of you to, we'll just do a slogan. Yes. So I will tell sciences, and both of you should say awesome. Yes. Okay. Okay. So it's like a hip hip hooray for science. Yes. Okay. So all of you, sciences.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Yes.
Awesome.
Sciences.
Awesome.
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 One last time. Sciences.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Once again, I would love to thank our, for giving this opportunity to Tanishq. for being such wonderful inclusive. So for being such a wonderful inclusive brand, yes, and bringing out such welfare activities. So thank you so much. Once again, happy Independence Day and have a nice day. Thank you all.
Yes, thank you so much, Himesh. It was a wonderful session. I hope students really loved it. We were able to see in the chat, all of them were able to perform all the experiments, and they are all so much excited with all the experiments. So, thank you so much for that. Also, I take this opportunity to welcome Mr. Julian sir again to give a note of thanks.
Yeah, hi. I sincerely believe you all had fun with the science program, which made this Bal Utsav a prominent activity. Hope to see you all visit Tanishq in the near future for many more customer engagement program. Parents can also look at very good design and collections available with Tanishq. I hope you all continue to follow appropriate COVID safety behaviors like wearing masks, maintaining social distance, and washing your hands regularly. Once again, thank you all.
Thank you very much for your kind words, sir. So now I thank all of you for joining the session, giving us your time and performing all the experiments with so much excitement. Also, a piece of information to you all. All the registered students will receive the certificate of participation in your email. So I hope you all enjoyed it very much. Thank you so much. Happy Independence Day again to everyone. Thank you. Bye-bye.